I'm gonna do nothing. Was already mad. Stop from Ingrald. I didn't do it! I'll deal with you later. I didn't do anything! What? Yeah! I added 4 guilty smiles to my words. Well, what am I guilty of? She made no reply and went on chasing me. Leave me alone! I cannot fucking believe there's that kind of fucking coincidence. Looks like I have to kill my time alone, waiting for the dinner. I decided to go east. At least in the direction where the east would have been in my world. Soon after, I found myself near a football pitch. A game was in full swing there. Quite intense! I guess watching it for a bit wouldn't do any harm. In my childhood and in the teen years, so we're not a teenager, I was not a bad player myself. I even thought of going professional. But a few injuries in a row killed my desire to risk my health for the sake of a certain chance of the game. Kids of different ages running around in the pitch. I could see a boy of about 10, a girl of about 14. A girl... Hey! That's Alexis! Alright, so she plays football. What's so surprising? This is the most intense game of football ever. I demand a simulator of this game! Just this! She seems a restless one after all. She seems to be a restless one after all. There we go. I was standing quite far from the pitch and she noticed me. Hey, you! Alexa shouted. Want to play? Thanks. I did not know what to answer. On one hand, it was not a big deal running for 10 minutes. On the other hand, any wrong move in my situation could be a final one. I can understand where you're going with that. But in any case, my attire wasn't suitable for this weather. When I played winter boots and warm jeans, I would sweat like a pig. Playing barefoot without jeans would simply be unethical. Smart move. Maybe another time, alright? I showed in response, turned around. Aw, mean. I was felt like Alexis's screams about my pants. Fuck. Or about being Patsy or something like that. What about? The evening was falling, making me feel tired and empty after a day wasted for no real purpose. Next! This is very evening-ish. I came back to the square, sat down on the bench, threw an exhausted sigh. I better sit here and wait for dinner. After all, it's much easier to search for answers when you're not hungry, even though I am hungry. They do give food to people here, right? You know, it's curious how the simplest of human needs can break the will to ponder on things, to strive for something. E.g., I feel hungry now. Can I care less about where I am or what's happening to me? Could great people also be affected by this? In such case, how did Spartacus start the slave uprising in ancient times? I can only conclude that I'm not a great person, and it doesn't really matter which mechanism do I serve as a gear. Society, matrix, or a weird pioneer camp. My thoughts are interrupted by the bells chiming from a loudspeaker on a light pole. It must be dinner call! I headed towards the canteen. It was a good thing that now I knew where it was. Whoever. I'm gonna call her Elsa. Any let it go references and I stab you repeatedly. Elsa was there, standing on the porch. I stopped and looked closely at her as if I were expecting something. She looked at me for a while, but at last came closer. Simon, what are you waiting for? Come in already. Ha ha ha. Guess nothing bad could happen. Stop! My stomach backed me up here. Oh my, how many duplicates are in this room? That guy's face is deformed. It looks like the same person as this one, only a little chubbier. This guy is the same person as that guy. I wonder if there's any references to any other animes in here. That guy shouldn't exist. Because there's Miku over there. Hello. It's whatever it was. I like this guy. He has no face. Canteen looked... Oh, wait, back. Fuck. The two of us went inside. The canteen looked like a canteen. Before I even clicked on it, I knew what it was going to say. Ah! I had a chance to visit a factory canteen at some point in my life. This one was exactly the same, just maybe a bit cleaner and more modern. Metal chairs and tables, glazed tables on the walls, tiles on the walls and the floor, unsophisticated tableware with an occasional crack. Guess that's what a canteen in a pioneer year camp is supposed to look like. Simon, wait a moment. We'll find you a place to sit. She looked around the place. Whatever. Stop right there! Stop right there! Elsa shouted at Alyssa, who was passing by. What? What's up with your clothes? You're now noticing this? Anything wrong with it? Indeed, her attire looked provocative, erotic. Get your uniform nice and neat right now. All right, all right. Alyssa got her shirt right and walked past, shooting an unpleasant glare at me. So, where can we find you a place to sit? There are a lot of free seats. Go over there, too. Alexis. Yes, it's fine. The food's already on the table as well. I had no other choice but to accept. In common Russian language, whatever. Of course, there was the probability that the cutlets were poisoned with whatever. The mashed potatoes generously seasoned with arsenic, and the glass filled with excellent antifreeze. Poison! Kotletla is meat, and compote is a drink. Cool. But it all looked so tasty that I had no chance to resist. Staring contest. Hey! What do you want? I replied rather related to Alexa sitting next to me. Yeah, that's fucking rude! Why you gotta be so rude? Why didn't you play football with us? Because my clothes. Said I, pointing at the source. Problem. Oh my god, I cannot help but take this so wrong. Alright, then eat. However, there wasn't much left to eat. The cutlet was missing from the plate. Only she could do it. No, more precisely, none but Alexis could do it. Hey! Give me back my cutlet! You son of a bitch! In a big family, you snooze, you lose. It can cost you a cutlet if you're careless. Give it back, I'm telling you! Let's not attempt. See, I don't have it. Bosh! And indeed, Alexis's plate was empty. It seemed like this little girl eats as fast as she steals someone's cutlets. Take it easy, we'll work something out now. She grabbed my plate and ran off. There was no point in following her. If they wanted to poison me here, they couldn't have done it in a much easier way. A minute later, Alexis returned, and she handed me the plate with a smoking hot cutlet on it. Ha! This doesn't look very appetizing. Appetizing. Who sits here? I want to know the story of who sits there. Oh, no. Here's one for the starving. Hold on a second. Sure. Sorry about that. Here's one for the Here's one for the starving one. Thanks. That was all I could say. I was so hungry that my suspicions were gone in a flash. I picked up the cutlet with my fork and